Good morning, guys. After a couple days of rain, we are finally back on our pad build project. All right, let me get you guys caught up to speed real quick here before we get started this morning. So last Wednesday, Thursday, we tore down the old chicken coop, hauled a bunch of dirt in here for this pad. Last Friday, I actually worked out here for a few hours by myself, installed a pipe out here in this ditch. Not really anything too exciting there. Then I actually excavated out the remainder of the pad here. If you guys remember from those videos, we had some soft pumping dirt, so I actually hauled that dirt across the road for some dry dams. We'll get to it at a later date. But after that, it's pretty much rained nonstop the last 3 or 4 days. It is finally drying out. We are finally going to get back after it. I think first thing this morning, we're going to need to fire up the D4 and just kind of scrape a little bit of this mud and silt off the top so we're not tracking it everywhere. And we're going to go back to hauling dirt on this thing. We have talked to the homeowner. Got some red flags out here. Now we kind of got this built up and got some references. I think we're going to drop this pad down probably 6-8 inches. And now we kind of see how we're going to transition into that bank back there. And we're a little short that way, a little short this way, and a little short that way. So long story short, a little short means we need to haul some more dirt. All right, got D4 fired up here. That silt or some mud is just washed down off the hill into our trench here. I really don't want to put that fill on top of it, so I'm just going to kind of skim it out of here so we're down to good dirt starting off this morning. Well, missed a little bit of it there, guys. Had a camera glitch, but as you guys can see, we got the sludge skimmed off the top, got back down to some decently solid stuff. Also cleaned this up over here more for the sake of that sticky stuff not sticking to the tires and making a mess. We got a fairly soft spot right here. I think that's where that cistern was at. That might be interesting. We might have a little bit of a challenge on our hands, but there's only one way to find out. We're going to climb up here on top of the dam, get a load on old Bubba Dump, and see what happens.
I'm ready. Are you ready? It's gonna be a fun day.
I don't know if I'm ready or not. Do I have a choice?
Nope.
All right, let's do it.
Get her done.
I have a feeling this might get interesting before it's all over. I'm gonna try to chase some of this mud out of here. This is right where Matt's gonna have to park to load. Afraid if we don't do it now, we'll regret it later. Probably just as fast to hop on the dozer and do this, but I'm already committed to the excavator, so we're just going to do it this way. Like a big squeegee. All right, got that all pulled back, just kind of squeegeed off the top. It's gonna be interesting to see what that truck does in there. You guys can see there's actually some water in the bottom of this pond. At some point we'll have to dig a ditch and try to get it drained out of here, but that'll be for another time. We're gonna walk up here on top of the dam and see if we can get positioned. Going, oh, come on Hyundai, do your best. You want hill climbing? Nope. There we go. Oh, we gotta make it. We might make it to the top of the hill. Oh, we're sliding, hang on. There we go, made it. All right, managed to claw my way up here on the other side of the dam. It's gonna take us a few loads to kind of get sorted out here, but we'll get her figured out one way or another. The real question is how well is Matt going to be able to get around with old Bubba Dump? I think the old lockers are going to get a test again this morning, but let's get a load on them, and only one way to find out, right? All right, Matt's loaded. The good news is once he got up on that pad, it's about as solid as can be. Look at that. Exactly what we want to see. The pad looks good. It's just a little soft getting there.
Hammer down.
All right, back for another one. continue to hold up. I think what we're gonna try to do is get one more load out of there, then hopefully Matt can pull straight through where I'm digging at. But it looks like overall it's gonna work. The good part is, as soon as that truck gets up on the pad, you guys can see it, it's as solid as can be. This is going considerably better than I thought it was this morning, to be honest with you. It's a big relief seeing that pad we built hold that truck up so well, which means we did a pretty decent job when we built it a couple days ago. So if we just get Matt out of the mud when we load him down there.
Do you have that thing set on 1 speed or what?
Get Matt out of the mud down there while we're loading. Which I think I can do by pulling him right up here where I was digging. I think that's going to be a big help. All right, let's pull him up in here and see what it looks like. I'll hop on the dozer and kind of smooth this up a little bit once we kind of see his path. Start digging from the back side here. Feels like mud. I want that. There's some good stuff down there. All right, let me get them loaded. I think that's going to work pretty good. That definitely keeps them up out of that swamp hole we got over here. That spot I thought was going to be an issue right there where he's at. It's not getting a whole lot worse. So we might just make something out of this yet. We're going to go ahead and get, you guys kind of see the process here. We're going to go ahead and get about 5 or 6 more loads up there. And we'll hop on the dozer and kind of buzz that off, probably get an elevation set and see where we're at. So I'll be back. Well, Mr. Millennial, dirt hauling went considerably better than I thought it was going to.
That enough dirt for
Look
you?
how much
buddy?
it's dried out here in the last hour and a half or so.
Wind and sun.
Wind and sun. And we only had one spot right there pumped a little bit, and that's not near as bad as what I thought it was going to.
No, that's pretty solid compared to what that was the other day.
And the pad held up great. You got a few little ruts right here where he was actually pulling up in here and turning, but it wasn't pumping. It was holding up awesome. It's time to get this thing busted off.
Let's do it.
I think I'm going to get the big horse out.
Oh boy.
Oh, I forgot to tell him. We got the 850J here. We kind of snuck it in here while it was raining one day. We're going to fire it up, and I think we're going to push a little bit of dirt over to kind of fill in this little area right there where it's pumping a little bit. Get the top of this thing buzzed off relatively close, and then we'll probably roll it, compact it real good, and we'll take the D4 and kind of...
So you're going to get relatively close with the J?
Relatively close.
I'll give you ±2.
All right. I haven't got to run.
That's all you get, though.
I haven't got to run the J in a while. It's been Jerry's baby.
±2. Don't forget.
All right. Let's roll. Or track, move, all the above. All right, fire in the hole. Been a while since I got to run this horse. Let's do it. Alright, I'm going to start off right here a little bit, just kind of cleaning up our whole road. We'll push a little bit of dirt up on this side of that pad to kind of get that transmission started up on it, just help us out quite a bit when it comes to running grade. pads on this dozer just really excel. Kind of this softer ground where they can really bite into it good and help float. They are a huge game changer. That last lake we did, when we had all that harder ground, I'm not going to say they hurt us any, but they didn't help us much. There wasn't a huge difference. But this kind of ground right here, there is a, man, it's day and night difference on how well they do. The other thing, is this short push right here, probably 100, 120 feet. This dozer will eat that haul truck at 210 a line. There's no comparison. How much faster this is. Now, that being said, I can't take this dozer and push dirt across that road without making a mess. So the haul truck at 210 still got its place. But this dozer, in this situation right here, I'll just eat this thing alive. All right, I just about got that hole filled in. Let me finish that up here a little bit, and then we'll buzz top that pad off. Mr. Millennial, I hate to tell you, but on that short push, the old 210 and Bubba Dumb ain't gonna keep up with the old 850.
I have one question for you.
I got two answers.
It's only one question.
So I got two answers.
Well, I guess it's a double question.
See, I told you I'd have two answers.
Are you gonna perform Jerry quality or not?
I don't know what kind of mood I'm in yet.
So the real root of that question is it plus or minus 2 inches in the first push or the second? I think you should try for the first push.
It all depends on how
Come on, Jerry.
It all depends on how good my grade guy is.
Oh, I'm ready.
You gotta give me at least let me get buzzed off. Once I get buzzed off,
So it's 2 pushes. I'm saying plus or minus 2 inches, buzzing it off.
It's 2 pushes, give or take 3.
Because Jerry could get it plus or minus 3/4 on the second push.
Well, Jerry's not here, so you're gonna deal with me. All right, let's roll.
That's all within an inch. As much as I hate to tell him that.
This is what we're going to end up with at the end of the day here. Matt's getting the approach ramp rolled in. Again, it's just kind of roughed in a little bit. This is the main pad. You guys can kind of see where I got that slope somewhat contoured in. We got a little bit of extra dirt right here. There's 2 white stakes out there. He's talking about going ahead and leveling off a pad right here for maybe a future garage or something. I believe this is actually going to be a shop. So what little bit of dirt we have, we just kind of got stockpiled right there. But for the most part, for as muddy as what it was this morning, as soft as what this ground was to start with, I am extremely pleased with the condition of this pad right now. It's looking really good, and I'm definitely glad we decided to go ahead and haul in the big horse 850J. Especially on that short push, man. It is so much faster. Honestly, if we didn't have to haul dirt across the road on this job, I probably wouldn't even brought Bubba dump here, just because it would have been so much faster with the dozer going from here to there. But I can't go from there to there. So, good thing we got both options, I guess, right? That's gonna be it for today, guys. Tomorrow when we get here, like I said, hopefully we'll have this laid off. We'll kind of be able to contour the pad to the building at that point. Hopefully we'll have a plan over there. And we gotta kind of shape this hill back here to make sure we get proper drainage. We're gonna take some of this dirt down to fill in a little bit of the old pond over there, maybe just kind of carry that slope on through, and should end up some nice usable area here that I couldn't use before because it was just a mess. So anyways, that's gonna be a wrap on this one today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, give the video a big old thumbs up. Well, make sure you don't miss out on the finished product. I'd consider subscribing, that way we can catch you on the next one. Later.